We're headed to Stonewall, which, anyone got a good summary of the history?
This very building right here was the site of the Stonewall riots.
And you'll be assigned to spruce over a certain part of the bar.
What's going on, fellas?
Previously on the next American Gay.
I'm good. Are you guys ready for this competition?
Totally ready.
Yes, there's one winner, but we want all of you on the team, and we're selling this as a team.
Welcome to your new home for the next few days of competition.
A long time. You've been at it. Vincent.
12 gay men from all over the USA move into a hotel overlooking Manhattan to compete for the title of the next American Gay. Each episode, the gays are put to task with a variety of challenges, all to win the title of the next American Gay. The winner receives an all-expense-paid trip to compete in the International Mr. Gay World Competition, judged by longtime gay rights advocates Jarl and Michael Billy. Who will be the next American Gay? For today's challenge, the gays are headed to the historical Stonewall Inn. To help rebuild this historical establishment, the gays will be given their own tools to repurpose and redesign their area.
We're headed to Stonewall, which, anyone got a good summary of the history?
Yeah. I don't know anything about it, but what's our challenge?
Oh, that I can't tell you.
Well, from what I know of Stonewall,
yeah.
I don't remember the year that it was, but the police used to do raids on the clubs and everything that were in the city against gay people, and the people that were there weren't having it anymore, and that's where the whole riot broke out.
Yeah? June 20th, 1969. 7th.
It's a gay pride month.
Good morning, contestants, and welcome to New York City and the famous Stonewall Inn. Are you excited to be here?
Yes!
And after a long ride to New York, you are ready for your very first challenge. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Kurt Kelly and Bill Morgan, managing partners of the historic Stonewall Inn.
Welcome, gentlemen. This very building right here was the site of the Stonewall riots in 1969, June 28th. It was illegal for gay men to drink or be served alcohol in public. It was illegal for gay men or gay women to dance together in public, and this was one of the only places that you could find in the city where you could do both. It was a normal night, good business, cops came in, business as usual. They shoved the wrong person outside. Somebody did say, you don't put your hands on a girl. Somebody picked up something and threw it in the direction of the bar outside on Christopher Street. Next thing you know, everybody picked up whatever they could get their hands on and started throwing it at the building. This place right here is the reason why there's a pride parade anywhere in the world. Where might the gay community be had those people not had the courage to stand up and say, you know what, enough is enough. Somebody's got to be that representative that can say, I get it, I understand, I carry that mantle, I know the importance, I know why I'm here. We're going to find out who that's going to be.
Thank you, gentlemen, very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
For our future. Your first challenge is to be divided up into 2 teams of 5, and you'll be assigned to spruce over a certain part of the bar, keeping it fresh and vibrant for the next generation of gay patrons. Are you boys up to the challenge?
Yeah.
The losing team will have to decide who among them is going home from within your own ranks. So take a moment, prepare yourself, because the first challenge begins now.
Now that the contestants know the history of the Stonewall Inn, the judges explain their challenge.
Guys, this is an amazing opportunity. You guys have been working so ridiculously hard at winning the title for Mr. Gay World USA. You put your heart into it, your mind, and now we're going to get your hands a little bit dirty. Today's task is really exciting and everything about Mr. Gay World USA that we believe in. It's your opportunity to really give back and invest in an establishment that's been investing in our civil rights movement. So what we're going to do is split up the teams.
Team number 1, you will be bedazzling this place. We need to make it a little bit happier. Gay and William, you're the one that's going to lead team number 1. Troy, Michael, and Burns, team number 1.
Team number 2. Lester, you're the captain. Kevin, Steve, Dennis, and Carlos.
Here are what the teams look like.
We're going to do some basic upholstering. It's all just taking apart the banquettes, taking some new leather, putting it down, stapling it on there, putting it back together. So we're going to start one team on this cushion, the other team on the second cushion, the first team on the next cushion, so we're going to kind of leapfrog you. It doesn't take that long. It does take a little bit of effort, and it takes a little bit of creativity to get it done right in the amount of time you have. Yeah.
Nothing works. What about speed? Just get it done.
Okay, put this up there.
So the other team seems to be working very fast, but you guys seem to be working very thoroughly. What do you think's the better method?
Probably quality. Quality over quantity.
Captains, a reminder to your teams to be judicious with your time. We've got a lot of ground to cover. We've got paint, we've got chairs and tables to decorate. This isn't just a little facelift, this is the full Joan Rivers, and you don't have much time.
Move it up. Move it up. What this competition is really about, it's really about giving back. And I personally, growing up in Westchester, New York, I've never been to Stonewall. I've heard of it, I've heard stories about it, heard about the riot, but I never really knew that much about the history or the fact that that's where gay rights actually started.
Today, we were at Stonewall. When we showed up, it was just like, wow.
Michaels, is enough work for you guys?
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't even see you breaking a sweat.
Give me a paintbrush, give me a broom, a mop, and whatever else. I'll clean the toilets, paint this place up and down, dust and mop. What else do you need a poster? What else?
As time is running out, John checks on each team's progress to see what their plans are.
What's your grand plan with this mess?
Well, I always feel like I'm in Africa because I'm so dark.
You got a staple gun?
I gotta use it. Thanks. I have to use it because I have to make an African desert.
Let me borrow it just for like 4 minutes or 4 seconds.
4, I'm counting. 7, 6.
Team Top is putting in their last efforts.
Time to start ditching layers, huh? All right, getting dirty?
I've already been there.
Oh, all right.
Why you gotta copyright my idea?
I'm not copying.
Okay, whatever.
I would never
I'll be creative, make your own.
While Team Top is confidently in the lead, Team Bottom can't quite catch up.
Yeah?
They're doing a great job. What do you think?
I think I'm pretty impressed. You can keep them if you need them. There's more work to be done. They do apartments.
All we could have them over by like 6 o'clock. Do they do windows?
Well.
I know, just saying. Force crew, come already. Ready for the force crew.
Got about 5 minutes left. Okay. Time for final preparations.
Yeah.
This room's got to be cleaned, ready to go for guests to walk in. It's the bar opening status. Okay, you guys ready for that?
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
All right, get your groups together.
Great.
We finally got to do a challenge where we actually left our mark on something bigger than ourselves. Today what we did was we completely renovated and remade, gave a complete facelift to the top floor of the Stonewall Inn, reupholstered all the couches, all the seating, and to be honest, it's something that we will always carry with us. To know that everybody that walks through those doors is going to be sitting on something that we had a part in.
I need a staple gun.
Staple gun? Yeah.
How much time do we have? What's the time count? How much time do we have? How much time do we have?
But we don't have much time.
About 5 minutes.
Do we need 2 chairs, or do we want to keep it open so that it can be 4? Yeah, we can do a little bit more.
A charity event that we had, that we ran, and no matter what, we'll always remember that we had a part in preserving one of the biggest gay right landmarks ever.
With only seconds left, the challenge will be over and be left in the hands of judges Michael, Billy, and Jarl.
3 more. Who got the... Oh.
Wow. Okay, this find some creative way to let everyone know what section you did so you can get credit for you and your team.
We're gonna pick from here over.
Okay?
Welcome back to the next American Gay.
Challenge 1 is over, and the 2 of you have led your teams to your own versions of victory. Let's start with you, William. What do you think? How did your team do today?
I think that we won.
Why?
Because we worked efficiently, we were synergistic, and we completed all of our tasks.
Excellent. How do you feel about your team?
Well, we fought hard. I feel like I could have been better. Obviously, I wasn't vocal enough, but we started out really fast, and then we got to that one chair that just wouldn't work. But I tip my hat to all my teammates. Everybody did a great job.
Excellent. Any standouts on either of your teams you want to thank?
You go to the 2nd floor and go to the club part of Stonewall, and guess what? Every time you sit on those benches and on those chairs, we reupholstered those.
I think our whole team worked together evenly across the board.
Yeah, everybody, Dennis, Steven, Kevin, Carlos, they all did a great job.
Excellent. Well, good luck to both of you, and we'll see what the judges have to think very soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If any of you people are watching who were at the Stonewall riots, or anyone who supported it in any type of way, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
Being in that place really made me kind of over emotional. Having done a lot of work with struggling for gay rights and anti-bullying seminars, things like that, it really touched like deep down in my heart to realize that I was in a place where the struggle for gay rights actually started. You know, it was a chance for me to be in a place surrounded by people who felt the same way as me and wanted to fight for the same rights. They wanted to fight for the chance to be with who you want, love who you want, not be judged for just trying to be happy.
Team top, team bottom. Who's the winner? Who's the loser? Team top.
We're the winners.
I won the challenge today, and I did it through hard work and executing the project.
Team bottom?
Obviously, we lost.
Why do you think you lost?
I think we lost because we had one particular chair that gave us a hard time. It wasn't like any other chair, and we just couldn't figure it out. We spent way too much time trying to fix it, and less time on the other things, the other chairs.
Who do you think the weakest link is in your team?
Well, as a team, I'm the captain, and since we didn't win, I feel like I should own up to that responsibility, obviously.
So Lester, you're willing to take the fall for your team?
How about the team? What do you feel? Do you feel Lester is the one to blame?
I actually kind of took command, and Lester was coming up to me, asking me to do that, asking me what he should do, and I'm just like, you should do this, you should do that. At one point, I told him to start working on like these chairs, and then he was just like, he just didn't really know like what I was really asking him to do.
How about the top team? Did you guys have a weak link?
I necessarily can't answer that question because I don't think there was a weak link on our team. I truly don't think there was a weak link on our team. I think that everybody put in the same amount of effort in got the same amount of work done.
Let's take a look at your tables.
Honorable that you haven't picked somebody, Troy, to be voted off your team. Who's the weakest link is the question. Unfortunately, you really do have to answer the question. It has to be one of you. So who do you think is the weakest link?
If I had to choose, I don't think there is a weak link. If I had to choose and forced being choose, I would have to go with Michael over here.
Why is that, Troy?
I think that we all did a good amount of work, like I said, but I don't know. It's difficult. I mean, I think that he could have been a little more creative in like pointing out some things. I mean, he did work well, but I don't think that he wasn't the leader. But still, we were all leading together. But he didn't necessarily point out things that should be done.
Coming up,
because what we know is that many of you, and even your team members, Pontius, are not crazy about you.
Still to come.
I'm not gonna vote on this one. I'm out.
Lester hasn't.
No, I'm not.
On the next American Gay. Welcome back to the next American Gay.
Pontius, good job.
Thank you.
On you being team captain.
Thank you.
An honorable team you have, not voting you off. Honorable, but not totally honest. Because what we know is that many of you, and even your team members, Pontius, are not crazy about you. Not crazy about your personality, maybe a little bit over the top, but you somehow seem to pull it together, and they still did not throw you under the bus. What do you think of that?
I think that my work speaks for itself, and we all work together without any problems. And as a team captain, I delegated responsibility. I executed the path of destruction that we all did together and cleaned together, and we worked perfectly together.
The bottom team. You chose Lester. Lester's in front. Lester chose himself. I mean, the sacrificial lamb. I don't see a lot of fight in you, buddy.
I don't think I deserve to be up here because I feel like I'm one of the best out of the group, and I'm not just being egotistical.
Then why did you put yourself forward?
Because I feel like as the captain, you should be the leader, and you should own up to that. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I feel like I didn't do anything.
So, how do you want to do it? Team top, team bottom. We have a losing team. You guys have picked Michael Anderson to go home. The other person that we've chosen from the bottom team is Lester.
This is not right.
Well, it's time for one of them to go home.
I'm not going to be the one. I don't know. I don't think it's right that Michael is going. I mean, he was in the winning team.
Well, see, here's the thing, though, because you, as you all know by now, I mean, you would love to keep all of them, but they're not puppies. We have to pick a winner. You cannot choose to keep all of them, and there is one winner, and that's why we have eliminations in the first place.
In this case, they did a great job. They are fixing up.
They did not get the job done.
They're fixing up Stonewall. This has been. This is amazing. I mean, this is where it all started. They're giving back to the community. They're giving back on their own time. I don't think it's right. I'm not going to vote on this one. I'm out.
Lester hasn't.
No, I'm not. This is not right. I'm not. Come on.
Well, you can't know because Lester.
It's not right. I mean, they've been giving back to Stonewall. This is so important.
They didn't. It's a task. Is the problem here?
Yeah, but they're helping out. They're giving, helping out and showing, the community that this is needed. So
Well, unfortunately, a decision has to be made. This is one of those rare times.
That's why you're a judge.
That Michael
I know, but
that's why
I don't want to judge this today. This is not right. This is charity. This is giving back.
So it's up to me. I'm sure you didn't want that to happen.
Coming up.
This whole experiment, this whole challenge was about giving back and trying your hardest, trying your best.
Still to come.
The decision's been made between the two of you. I'm sorry. comes down to Lester and Michael. The sacrificial lamb who is laying himself on the ground for his team, and Michael. It's a hard call to make, and it's up to me.
Well, Michael should not be there, so send him back.
So you believe Lester?
I don't think anyone should be going home.
Well, the decision's been made between the two of you. I'm sorry, but both of you are actually the ones that are going to be joining us till tomorrow, another day. How you feeling, Lester?
Overwhelmed.
Michael, how do you feel?
Very happy that I didn't get voted off. You know, we did hard work, everything, but as you know, the team said, we can sling everything.
Stonewall and this whole experiment, this whole challenge was about giving back and trying your hardest, trying your best. Lester, it's amazing that you laid yourself on the line. Even if it was your fault, you could have chosen somebody else. So you both survived to live another day, under one condition. Finish the job.
It's opening up in 45 minutes now.
Get back to work, people. All right?
Come on. Good job.
All right, so everybody back to work. Let's get this stuff done and place ready to open it out.
On the next episode of The Next American Gay.
These are the guys, Michael Lapari and Burns, these are the guys to beat.
The next person to clean out their closet and to be outed.